In this unit, we examine a sense you have used every waking second of your life and were almost certainly never taught to name. Close your eyes. You still know which way is up. Lean a little to one side and you feel yourself lean. Step into an elevator, keep your eyes shut, and you will know the very instant it begins to rise. Something is measuring all of this and reporting it faithfully to your brain. Today we find out what that something is, and the answer pleasingly begins with a handful of tiny stones. Part 1. The sense with no name. We are taught that we have 5 senses, and balance is not usually counted among them. Yet there is a dedicated organ for it, tucked deep inside each ear beside the machinery of hearing. We call the whole apparatus the vestibular system. Its task is to answer 2 quiet questions continuously without ever being asked, which way is down, and am I speeding up? Let us take those one at a time. Part 2. Stones on a carpet of hairs. Deep in the ear sit 2 small chambers, the utricle and the saccule. The floor of each is paved with sensory cells, and from every cell rises a bundle of fine hairs standing up into a layer of soft jelly. So far, a carpet of hairs under jelly. Here is the curious part. Resting on top of that jelly lie thousands of tiny crystals of calcium-carbonate, actual mineral grown inside you. Their name is lovely and literal, the otoconia, the ear stones. Now watch what gravity does. The crystals are denser than the fluid around them, so gravity is forever tugging them gently downhill. As they slide, they drag the jelly, and the jelly bends the hairs beneath it, and that bend is the signal. Your brain reads which hairs are pushed, and from that alone computes which way is down. Tilt your head, and the little stones slide to a new low point. A different set of hairs bends. Your brain updates the direction of down. You are reading the position of pebbles. Part 3. And here we arrive at the idea I most wanted to show you. Consider what this arrangement really is. A small, heavy mass, free to slide, resting on something springy that measures how far it moves. That is not only biology. That is an accelerometer, a weight on a spring. The identical principle an engineer reaches for to sense motion. The chip in your phone that knows when you turn it sideways works this way. So does the guidance system that holds a rocket on course. Nature built the instrument first out of stone and hair and set one in each of your ears. When an elevator lifts you, it is not gravity the stones report, but the push of the floor. The same reading, straight-line acceleration that the engineer's device is built to catch. Part 4. 3 loops like a gyroscope. The stones tell you about gravity and straight-line motion. But turning is a different question, and it has a different answer sitting right alongside. Curling off from those chambers are 3 fluid-filled loops, the semicircular canals, and they are arranged at right angles to one another. One for each way a thing can turn, like the 3 axes of a gyroscope. Each loop is filled with fluid, the endolymph, and guarded by a little gate of sensory hairs. When you turn your head, the loop turns with you as the fluid inside, by its own inertia, lags behind for a moment. That lagging fluid pushes against the gate, bends the hairs, and your brain is told, we are rotating. This way, this fast. 3 loops, 3 axes, and a full report of every turn. Part 5. Why the room keeps spinning, which brings us at last to dizziness. And it is now delightfully easy to explain. Spin yourself in a chair, and the fluid in the loops swirls along with you. Stop suddenly, your head has stopped, your eyes have stopped, but the fluid, still carrying its momentum, keeps sloshing for a few seconds more. It goes on pushing the gate, and so your inner ear insists with perfect sincerity that you are still turning, while your eyes swear you are still. That disagreement, held for a moment, is the whole of dizziness. One gentle footnote. Now and then a few of those otoconia, the ear stones, break loose from their bed and drift into a canal where they do not belong. There they nudge the fluid when they shouldn't, and the world lurches into a brief spinning spell. It is common, it has a name, and it is at heart only a few pebbles that wandered out of place. The review card. And so we have learned that balance is built from ballast. 2 chambers of sliding stones to find down and to feel every push and lift. 3 fluid loops to catch every turn, an accelerometer and a gyroscope, grown from mineral and jelly and inertia. The plainest physics imaginable, assembled with quiet perfection and carried in the dark behind your ear. You are an instrument, and whether or not you were ever taught its name, you have been reading yourself, expertly, all along. Class dismissed.